To ESO Daily. I'm your host once again, Mystic Raven. And I'm actually doing this video in response to charged weapons. It's kind of interesting. I'm not going to actually be posting my entire PvP build here. I'm sorry, guys. I've said it once. I've said it again. I will not give you guys my PvP builds. It just isn't going to happen. But I do have it actually on. So if whatever, I mean, there are a couple things I kind of kept off, so some of you actually might be smart and pick up on what I'm kind of doing. So I've kind of kept intentionally a few things out, but I definitely want to do a video on charged weapons because I use charged weapons in PvP on certain builds, and I was like, I use charged weapons on this, and somebody was like, oh, well, I stack this. I'm like, well, I don't do that. Diminishing returns, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, they didn't even understand diminishing returns, like, at all. Like, get it, like, whatever. And I'm like, look, I use a bow. I weave a lot. If I stack, I lose out on this end of the DPS. So I gain on one end, I lose on the other. Diminishing's not worth it. I'll stack up to a certain point, put more, I'll get more DPS out of it. So on and so forth. He just could not comprehend this whatsoever because a lot of people use cookie cutters. Stop fucking using these fucking cookie cutters, people. It's not good for you. Figure shit out for yourself. But I'm actually going to give you guys some insight. I'm going to give you a little bit of what I do without telling you how I do it. Because, what's the point of telling you guys? Because if you all run around with my build, then I'll get beat. I don't like that idea. So, anyways, we'll go into this. Okay, so basically what we got here is a 2-5 stack of Widowmakers and the hunting set. Now, typically I do not use this on this toon. I have another toon I use this setup for because this is my Stamsork. I do have, whatever. It's a similar build, but I use the Huntings. I use 5-piece Huntings. As you guys can see, and I also use a 5 Widowmaker. Now, it's kind of interesting because when you look at Widowmaker, it says when your alchemy poison fires, deals 8,710 poison damage to nearby enemies. That's an AoE effect that procs from your alchemy poison, which is located in your poison slot. Now, here's the deal. I do not use poison as a damage because it actually decreases DPS, actually. What I use poison for is a debuff. I use it for debuffing. So I use what I like to call my triple drain fuck you poison. So this is really nasty stuff if you get hit with it. And trust me, you're going to get hit with it because I use a charged weapon. Which gives me it gives me 220% chance of applying a poison. You're gonna get hit with it. Trust me, it's gonna happen. And when you get hit with this is nasty stuff. Because not only does it actually drain health and applies a poison and gives me health, it also drains your magicka and your stamina and increase the cost of all of your abilities, no matter what build you are. So when you get hit with this and you start using abilities, your stamina, your magicka is going to go down, down. You're lucky if you get maybe 2, maybe 3 hits off. So yeah, this is pretty nasty stuff. I'm not going to tell you how to make it. It's not going to happen. So if you guys know how to make it, keep it on the lowdown, because this is some nasty stuff. This is by far one of my favorite debuffs to use in this game. It's amazing. I love the devs for putting it in the game because I'm not actually trying to deal damage on the bow side. I'm trying to debuff you. Once my debuff hits, that will actually proc the Widowmaker. So if you guys are in a Zerg, it will actually go ahead and apply another poison damage to the Zerg. So it's really kind of nice. I enjoy it. I really think it's pretty good stuff. And then what I do, then I go to my back bar here, which then I can go ahead and pretty much kind of finish it off. So I use the Flawless Dawnbreaker, the Camouflage Hunter, Boundless Armaments that goes ahead and throws up. I'll show my character sheet here. Executioner, Wrecking Blow, and Silver Leash, because that's my pull. So it pulls me to them, and, you know, if they're undead, it's just an extra bonus for me. My character sheet. I'm in a buff campaign. I'm sitting at almost 36,000 max stamina. I also have 26 K max health. Weapon damage is 26. Now I know you're thinking that's low, but my stamina recovery is actually at 1701. And also when I use my builder and we switch, now I'm over 3K weapon damage. So yeah, I have no problems in PvP. Not really at all. But yeah, charged weapons, kind of interesting. You know, a lot of people just don't know. They're just like, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's not supposed to. If you're using it for damage, like for just a poison apply, you can do that. But a lot of people are like, I go sharpen, I do this, I do that. Well, like I have a pen. You know, I put that in my build. I don't. You know, it is what it is. So I go with the Nernholm, I push out, I grab my pen from other means. I've said that time and time again. But charged weapons. Yeah, 2 DLCs later, people don't know how to run charged weapons. But yeah, there it is, guys. Charged, you know, all the way. You know, it's not going to, it's not meant to, it's meant to apply the debuff. When I debuff them, they're not going to last as long. Their resources are being, you know, taken away from them. They're going to have to exert a lot of resources. So there it is. You know, triple drain, fuck you, poison. So, and once, like I said, once that procs, then I get the effect from the Widowmaker. I'm grabbing the extra weapon damage from the Hundings. I can get the Undaunted passive because I have crafted, so I'm not all medium, which gives me an extra 6%. Kind of nice stuff here. So I'm not going to tell you guys how my build goes. I'm not going to go with my champion points. I'm not going to do any of that. But I definitely wanted to show, you know, the secret to charged weapons. If you guys are underestimating this and you get hit and all of a sudden your resources are like all gone, welcome to the wonderful world of being, you know, FU by a charged weapon. So, yeah, love it. I love this stuff. This is pretty nasty. This is pretty raw. If you like the video, you know, give me a thumbs up or feel free to subscribe. If you don't, you know, thumbs down, whatever. If you are on the PS4, please visit our community site. That's ESO Daily. I do want to thank everybody for watching, and once again and always, have a nice day.